Dear stakeholders, this year we are hosting the third iteration of our Bio Convention. This convention represents an important gathering of our stakeholders from policymakers, the research community, industry partners, and our technology entrepreneurs. Launched in 2018, the convention has grown from strength to strength, increasing the number of participants and covering a wider range of topics. The discourse over the last conventions have helped us to appreciate that engagements in science activities are by no means an end in themselves, but an honest endeavor to search for solutions to tackle our pressing challenges of poverty, unemployment, and inequality. The swift response of our science sector to the coronavirus pandemic bears testimony to the preparations that we made over the past years through various initiatives, including this convention. As we now all know, this year's convention is hosted digitally due to the coronavirus pandemic. Whilst this has certainly placed constraints on our ability to interact in person, we have used this time to build our ICT capabilities to be able to host this convention digitally. In addition to this, these initiatives have enabled us to increase the participation of all stakeholders beyond our borders. For us at TIA, the convention has a special significance. This locates within our efforts to implement the bioeconomy strategy developed by the Department of Science and Innovation in 2013. Through this, we build on earlier efforts by the department in implementing the 10-year innovation strategy, the biotechnology strategy, and the early investments that were made by the biotechnology regional innovation centers. The bioeconomy strategy seeks to utilize South Africa's bio-based resources as a major contributor to economic growth by 2030. Through this, we seek to build new industries that will lead to the development of products, services, and other innovations of the future. The strategy is formulated to provide systemic interventions that will boost productivity in all affected sectors. These include health, agriculture, enhancing environmental sustainability, and more importantly, harnessing South Africa's indigenous resources to enhance the livelihoods of our communities. It therefore provides an important framework for investments, mobilizing all actors into actions in the NSI to developing solutions of the future. Implementation of the bioeconomy strategy forms an important pillar in TIA Strategic Plan 2020-2025, yet emphasizing specific focus on commercializing bio-based solutions into the future. In doing this, the signs are clear. With the advent of the COVID-19 pandemic, TIA has engaged in collaborations efforts, partnering with key players in the NSI such as the Department of Science and Innovation, the South African Medical Research Council, to develop solutions in response to the pandemic. These include, amongst others, diagnostic kits, vaccine manufacturing. With the pandemic at its peak in South Africa, there is no question that this topic will feature prominently in our deliberations this year. As we engage with the convention, it is important to remind ourselves that this is an African convention, despite the fact that it is being hosted by South Africa. This is a chapter in the International Bio Convention based in the US that has various chapters in Latin America, in Asia, in America, Europe, and the like. Necessarily, therefore, it is important that we build on today's efforts with a clear focus on making this a truly African endeavor, a continent which boasts natural resources equal to none in the world. It is from this very continent that bio-based solutions of the future It is from this very continent that bio-based solutions for the future of humankind rests. It is not by accident, therefore, that exploitation of our indigenous knowledge systems will feature prominently as a topic for this convention as well. I therefore have no doubt that by our 2020 convention, we will represent yet an important milestone in building on this brand. I invite all of our stakeholders to participate actively in the convention and assist us in finding solutions to challenges of today and the future. I thank you.